Let me see what we have. Master key. The master key that will grant us access to anywhere in the museum. So I guess she gave me that. And now what we need to do... I looked at this already, so I don't think I'm going to do that again. We need to lock all the doors. Interact. Or restoration room. Or use. Oh, wait. Wrong button, apparently. Oh, no. I do need to do this. Use master key.
Oh,
So that's one.
Miss Warbeck did ask you to make it look pretty.
one shall complete the task to the degree it is requested. Symmetry is the key, you see.
Yeah, he is a bit of a perfectionist, Mr. Hercule.
Oh, yes, I see.
Hastings is not.
Everything is now ready for the arrival of the guests.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to lock like 10 doors or something, but I guess not.
I assume you have the list of guests?
I do.
I am afraid not. It would usually be an essential part of my preparation. In fact, it perturbs me that there is something I did not have time to prepare for.
I believe that.
Would you like me to find Miss Warbeck? There may still be some time to check the list. Look, there's Miss Farquhar with Miss Babinin.
Seems that they became fast friends after the incident on the ship.
How convenient.
Intriguing.
Or intriguing.
Intriguing how?
Speculation, monsieur. Nothing more.
I agree.
That head of yours is just constantly full of thoughts. Who's this?
I have no idea. But she's sure to turn heads with such a fetching dress.
I quite agree. And who is this dapper-looking gentleman?
Mon Dieu.
Wait a minute. Is that? Well, I never!
Isn't he from the first game? I think he is.
Poirot, you devil! Forgive me. What are my manners? Detective Poirot.
Also, when I say first game, I mean the first cases. It's not the very first Agatha Christie Hercule Poirot game, but it is the game that is... how do you say it for this one?
Goodness, Monsieur Demire. Poirot is more than adequate for an old friend.
Are we friends? He was a suspect.
He saves my family from near ruin, uncovers a murderous plan, and still has the modesty to not correct a buffoon like me.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Heavens, my manners appear to have been replaced by surprise and excitement. Forgive me. Monsieur Demire, this is Monsieur Arthur Hastings.
You've got yourself a partner now. Well, any friend of Poirot's is surely a friend of mine.
Well, he became a quick partner, didn't he?
Monsieur Hastings has been kind enough to show me the sights of London. A more than adequate guide.
Oh, so we did things together, I guess.
I would take that. It's as often as a blue moon you see Poirot handing out approvals like that.
So never.
And what is it you do, Mr. Demire?
A previous field medic, Monsieur Demire now finds himself working for... with his brother, doing most honorable charitable work all across London.
Need I say more?
Could everyone gather together for a photograph, please? Would you
Right.
all move a bit closer together for me, please?
I didn't realize we were going to be in the newspaper.
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just want the camera to get my best side.
It is a problem if you're a criminal.
Okay, if everyone is ready.
So, Poirot, what on earth are you doing here anyway?
My orders were to see to the safe travel of the centerpiece of the exhibition, the penitent Magdalene. Monsieur Hastings here travels with me, covering any administrations and insurance requirements.
Art protection? That's a bit beneath the great Hercule Poirot, isn't it? Especially protecting it from this lot.
Perhaps you would be so kind as to introduce us.
Ah, where's the fun in that? We have to make sure those... What's it you call them again?
You are referring to my little grays.
Little grey cells, yes? Ah, that's it. I've been playing a little game. I've been trying to find a painting to match each of the guests. At least the ones I'm acquainted with. I wondered, Poirot, do you think you can ascertain which paintings match which guests? Ah, I can give you a little info, but you'll need to make your own inquiries.
Oh, all right. Tell me about the woman in the gold dress, because her I remember.
Miss Irene Courtsmire. She's one you'll want to keep your eye on in the future art scene. Born and raised on a rather affluent estate, she turned her back on her parents in her teens to start a new life in London as an artist.
Am I supposed to remember that? Farquhar?
She's a very nice young lady.
Ah, really? Interested, are we?
I was only making a comment on her nature, nothing untoward, I can assure you.
The bishop?
Or as we are all meant to refer to him as, the Honorable Reverend Horace Mountjoy. He's a man of the church. I'm not sure what else there is to say. If you're wanting to keep the lectures to a minimum, I'd avoid admitting to anything that could even be considered a sin.
I don't think Hercule has those. Refined-looking gentleman.
Ah, Mortimer Aylesworth. If you've not heard of him, I'd get familiar with the name. Eton and Cambridge educated, he followed in his father's political footsteps and has already surpassed them.
The couple?
Johann Christiansen and his glamorous wife Betty Allen.
Betty Allen, the actress.
The very same. They've been here in London for a few years, although she still plays down her boldness for British society, even with her recently taking a new role in the theatre.
She did not take his name in marriage?
Allen is her maiden name, works as her stage name too. A lot snappier than Christiansen.
And his employment?
He's a partner for a private bank in London. He has told me what he actually does many times before, and many times I forgot.
So I guess not interesting.
You will no doubt already know our host, Evelyn Warbeck.
I do.
We have already made her acquaintance. Very pleasant, if not rather flustered by today's exhibition.
That's everyone. Well, there's Mr. Hastings here. I'm sure we shall get to know each other better. And our mystery woman.
Anastasia Babana. We met briefly while traversing the channel.
Look at you, Poirot. Got a love interest of your own, huh?
Monsieur Demire, must I remind you of why I am here?
No. No need at all. I know you're strictly business.
That he is.
Let's see what you can do then. And come back to me when you know enough about the guests to solve my little mystery.
All right, so I guess that's what we need to do. Do we need to chat them up and then compare paintings? Or I can look at... Oops, this painting. Joan of Arc, a true underdog who led her country's predominantly male military.
Everything seems to be running smoothly. You've done a sterling job.
Everything except for the bishop and the other trustees, stooges.
Stooges.
It was never going to be easy going up against them. All men of a certain age, not used to the idea of change.
So one of them is Joan of Arc.
But they didn't get their way this time. And with my exhibit coming up, this place will finally have a showing they can be proud of, and the quality the museum deserves.
Mademoiselle Court-Smythe believes her upcoming exhibition will change the perspective of the trustees and the public. I get the feeling she enjoys the accolades and being the center of attention.
Detective Poirot, you're looking much happier being on solid land.
There was a moment when I thought that wretched sea would get the best of me.
Well, I'm certainly glad it didn't.
As am I. Please, do not allow me to disturb you, madame. Adieu.
All right, I can look at them or interact. I should leave these ladies to their conversation. Oh, so I guess I did that already. Narcissus? Who would that be? That's not a compliment. Clearly the subject has an unreasonably high sense of their own self-importance. Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with the story of Narcissus, but I think it is a Greek mythology that he kept looking at his own reflection and eventually did he get cursed or something? I'm not sure.
Beautiful, isn't it? Not like the modern tripe Miss Warbeck insists on bringing into the museum. Oh, the Lord will not look fondly upon her choices.
I would hope one's choice of art would not affect one's chances for a better afterlife.
Let's hope not, for her sake.
All right. So are you Narcissus? Can I please leave? Can interact with them. Should leave them to it. Alright, so I guess I'm just eavesdropping on everyone. Or I'm not sure. Mechanical Ori. Mechanical model of a solar system with the planets all revolving around the sun at the center.
Incredible, isn't it? And to think we are all located on that one small planet, revolving around an all-encompassing star. To think of all the suffering. I give what I can to charity, but what this country needs is someone willing to put the poor first.
What other pieces do we have?
I'm well aware of where we are. I just want to make sure I'm looking my best for the photographs.
And people call me the drama queen.
So he is Narcissus. A beautiful painting of the parable of the Good Samaritan who showed mercy to an unknown traveler who had been stripped and beaten. Good Samaritan. I'm not sure. Worker bee? A busy little insect toiling for the good of the hive. Looks like I can access more paintings in the northwest corner of the room, left of the staircase, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so let's go do that. So I can go upstairs. More paintings here, you say. Judgment Day? A rather Old Testament depiction of the Day of Judgment. It's kinda cool though. But it's heaven and hell, so this is the bishop maybe. What did I miss? Wild horse? I don't even see where that is. A wild horse being restrained by a British soldier.
It is a great pleasure to see you again, mademoiselle.
I've been looking forward to us bumping into one another. Thank you again for your help.
I didn't do much.
I must admit, I feel almost tormented that I was not able to uncover the identity of the thief.
Ah, but you do know.
All that matters is that it was found. If you'll excuse me, I really should get on.
All right.
This article isn't going to write itself. I moan, but it's my love. My obsession, you could say.
How dare you? That might be something you say where you're from, but not here. Not to me.
What's going on?
What a waste of champagne.
I thought this was supposed to be a civilized event.
What did he do?
Are you all right, mademoiselle? I hope you did not spill any champagne on your gown.
Don't worry about me. It's only that wretched man that has got some cleaning up to do.
His suit and his mouth, by the sounds of it.
Do not allow this to ruin your day.
I have no intention of allowing such a thing. In fact, we have business to discuss.
Who we?
It would be good to at least schedule a time that suits us both.
Oh, them, I guess.
Monsieur Christiansen and Madame Hélène have returned.
You are to be the focus of Mademoiselle Farquhar's article.
Miss Court Smythe here is the next big name, and she has been kind enough to offer me an exclusive interview.
Madame Hélène has left via the exit, but Monsieur Christiansen has not gone with her.
So you're noticing everything while you're speaking with these ladies.
Do not allow me to interrupt your work.
Ah, you've had more than enough time, detective. So, how did you get on?
Did I?
If one is to discover the truth, one must proceed using the correct methods and cannot be rushed.
Christians, let's just start at the top because I'm really not sure. I believe I know the painting you've matched with Monsieur Christiansen is what he's supposed to say. But he's not. Which piece have I identified Johan with? I think Narcissus. He's the Narcissus.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Vane.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be surprised.
Oh, that one was kind of easy.
Anyone else?
What about... I'm not sure who's who. The bishop. So he's not... This is not being voiced, but what he's supposed to say is, I believe I know the painting you have matched with Bishop Mountjoy. I think it's the one Judgment Day. He's Judgment Day.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Because what? Judges people harshly.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be surprised. Anyone else?
I'm not sure because I don't know who's who. Aylesworth Court Smith? Is she Joan of Arc? Is that her? I think. Irene Court Smith. Joan of Arc. That is not the answer. Oh, alright. So, but this is a lady in the gold dress, right? So... Not Narcissus, not Judgment Day. Wild Horse, maybe? No? Worker bee. I'm not sure though. No, then it must be the other one. The mechanical Ori.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
I don't know. I got it wrong 4 times. Center of attention or artist? I guess this.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be surprised. Anyone else?
I should be surprised I got it wrong like 4 times. Warbeck, but I don't know who that is. Who is that? Evelyn. Oh, she's from the museum. Is she the worker bee? Or is she Joan of Arc? I'm not sure. Oh, so I guess so.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
I don't know. Underdog, I guess.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, but you are.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I guess we'll just do everyone. Betty Allen. Who is that? That's the actress, right? So... Wild Horse, maybe? That was a guess.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Is her husband trying to tame her? Maybe? Plays down a personality for British society. Ah, okay.
That's right. Although I... Anyone else?
I'm just skipping that because he keeps saying the same thing. Mademoiselle Farquhar? Yeah, I don't know about you. Could be Good Samaritan. Or not worker bee, I think. There's not much left. No, then it is worker bee, maybe. Well, she was speaking about her work and how much she loves to do it. That is true.
Why might...
Reporter. Or hard worker. Very seriously.
That's right. Anyone else?
This is kind of a boring game to play, Monsieur Aylesworth. I don't know anything about him, do I? But what is left? Let me think. Wild Horse did that. Good Samaritan, I think it's the only one left.
Why might they...
I don't know, because it was the only option. Passionate about charity work. Oh, missed that, I guess.
That's right. Although... That's everyone. Well done. I should have known it'd be no challenge for you.
It was a bit.
I have faced many a more demanding challenge, but few quite so enjoyable.
So someone screaming and he just keeps finishing a sentence.
Hi, is he okay? I think something's wrong with him.
I think he's having a heart attack. He seems stable. Now's the time to get him to the infirmary.
Oh, there's no need for that. I'm feeling much better already.
Wouldn't it be best to telephone for a real doctor?
Monsieur Demire was a field medic. What more of a professional is required?
A field medic? Really?
A field medic that has seen people in a lot worse states, who didn't have the luxury of a proper hospital.
Oh, I didn't mean to offend. I'm sorry. if I am being carted off, the unveiling must go on. I will not have this silly old man ruining the gala for everyone.
Was it a distraction?
You drive a hard bargain, Monsieur Aylesworth.
Does he? Alright, so I guess we're just ignoring
I'd
that.
just like to say a few words.
This is really weird. I mean, it keeps skipping over scenes like very, very quickly. I don't even get time to really take it in what just has happened. And we're on to the next scene.
I'm sure you would.
Thank you all for coming. Here at the Royal Edward Gallery, we are proud to present such wonderful works by some truly fantastic artists.
It's like I've said before, the game just doesn't feel fluent or natural. It feels weird. I don't know.
And with much negotiation and pleading, we have been able to secure a most fabulous and individual piece.
Also, having to do that game for that Samir guy, it feels a bit random. I just did that and then why? It's a bit weird.
Standing here with you, unveiling today's centerpiece, the Penitent Magdalene, really is a special moment for both this museum and me personally.
I would have enjoyed it much more if I had a room with people and we could focus on everyone and trying to observe them, what they're wearing, kind of like with the Sherlock games, and analyze what they're about and what their motives is and the personality and stuff. But I guess that is what they tried to do with that game, but it doesn't come off to me.
So, without further ado...
Oh, kudos for trying to...
Am I missing something here?
Things just got interesting.
It was... It should be.
Is this some kind of joke? Evelyn, what's going on here? Oh, trust you to have no idea. You've really done it this time, girl.
She's done nothing. It's not her fault.
By the grace of God, it's somebody's fault.
I am quite sure Mademoiselle Warbeck is as surprised as us all. S'il vous plaît, everyone. Remain where you are. Please do not touch a thing. Monsieur Hastings, you saw me lock the door to the restoration room, oui?
Of course. I was by your side. I'm going to be in a lot of trouble for this.
You are not responsible for the painting's disappearance.
But who is?
Is it one of them? Has to be,
Do
maybe.
not allow any of the guests to leave the main hall.
And what are you going to do?
What is required? One's job.
Is this why you're here? Chapter 2. That was real quick. Couldn't even read it.
So, I don't really know what to say.
Monsieur Hastings, this theft may be a new and foreign concept to you. But to Detective Poirot, it is just another case waiting to be solved.
You can just so easily say things and insult people without them even, I don't know how to say it. Not noticing maybe at first and then in a while thinking, wait a minute.
What do we do then?
We must get to work. If we can ascertain the thief's point of entry and exit, this may all be resolved momentarily.
Chapter 2. The Missing Magdalene. New mind map. That's also weird. We didn't have any mind map or notes in chapter 1. And it felt real short. It felt shorter than the prologue. Is that just me? Should investigate the exhibition space and determine possible points of entry. Where the gala is to take place. Alright. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff we can interact with probably. Painting hook on floor. There's junk here. But I'm gonna take a break. Doubled face. Yeah. And next time I'll continue chapter 2 and see if we can uncover a bit about the painting. Also, that actress did leave the room, so she's probably not around. So that is kinda suspicious. Opera glasses. Wait. Well, anyway, like I said, I'm gonna take a break before we're gonna investigate the scene and figure out what has happened and see if we can find out who stole the painting. And also I'm a bit confused because I thought the painting would catch fire, because isn't that in the beginning of the game you see that? But maybe that will happen later on, like it's returned and then it will get ruined or something, I'm not sure. Because you can't make an entire game about a stolen painting, right? That's kind of boring. So yeah, anyway. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, well, I'm being a bit critical of this game because it feels a little less fun or fluent than the other ones. So I get why people are divided. Oops, I just walked through glass. About how they like this game, because some people, yeah, just really don't. And I get it. I am enjoying it, but there are a few things that could be better. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. I'm trying not to be too critical, but some things just, I don't know, I feel like I should mention. Anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one and have a great day. Bye. Thank you for watching. Curious what happens next? Subscribe to my page so you don't miss anything.